When was the last time you saw a Casio keyboard in Costco, right? That's where I saw it. Oh, can we do it? Is it going to work? Oh, I think so. Is it all right if I yell? Sure. All right, hey, thanks. At least we know we're listening. Anyway, so I'm Cody. And I brought my Casio keyboard. It's old. This is actually the first keyboard I ever got, like probably 30 years ago. I got this, and my twin brother got an acoustic guitar. The guy told us, he says, man, 30 years from now, those things are going to sound great. Well, about 5 years ago, my brother moved to Eastern Washington. The guitar got stolen. And so on our, what I guess would have been our 42nd birthday. It would have been 30 years we've been playing music, and so I went like this. Hey, Scott was right, that sounds great, doesn't it? 30 years later, these things still sound the same, I love it. I wonder though what his guitar would have sounded like, but my favorite feature about this was that it's battery operated. Gee, that's a nice chord. Am I getting any chords? Gee, that's nice. But it's battery operated. I can take it places. Well, in gigs, you know, guitarists, they've got their guitar case, and that's where their stash would go. And drummers would have their little bag, their sticks, and that's where their stash would go. No one could ever find my stash because this has a battery compartment that takes 6 decent-sized batteries. You can fit pill bottles up there, you can fit anything, and pipes, and everyone's like, dude, how did you get that in here? I don't know how I got that in there, but gee, no one pays attention to the keyboardist anyway, so. But my son's favorite feature about this is this button here, the demo button. Listen. Anyways, I've heard that so much in my life, and now he likes it. But I spent a lot of time on this thing, could never make anything sound that good. But as I realized somebody got paid to write that song, and this guy wasn't. I can't imagine he, took that to the band, and they're like, "No, that's not good. We're not going to keep that." So he got a gig working at Casio. But it also makes you wonder too, like. There's people, how many of us have kids? Anybody? Am I the only one? There's a handful. Okay, look at that. How many of us have put kids to sleep listening to Fisher Price thing? It just repeats itself over and over again. And I'd be listening to that like, I could do that, couldn't I? Sure I could. It just goes on and on and on. It just keeps repeating itself. Well, listening to that, I'd be like, man, it gets stuck in my head. I'd be listening to the classic rock station the next day at work, and all of a sudden, that damn thing would be going through my head. And I thought, why is that damn song going through my head? It just would repeat nonstop. It just keep looping in my head. Over and over and over. I thought, man, someone got paid to write that. This guy couldn't be that bad of a musician. I doubt he went to the band and said, you know what, I got this intro. And by the time they got done with it, they were all sleeping. And I thought, man, there's got to be a market for this somewhere. Or maybe he was inspired. I don't know how many, I'm sure there's a couple of Doobie Brothers out here, isn't there? I mean, I was out there smoking with somebody. Somebody's heard the Doobie Brothers. But if you take that and speed that up, you know what you get? You know, so many, these Fisher Price guys thought, hey, I know a song, I'll just do that. Put everybody to sleep, Fisher Price writes them a check, and they didn't have to do anything. So that was that one. So, here's another one I like to do. Can you guys hear the piano?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I don't hear anything coming back. Just making sure. You know. Okay. Yeah. So everyone's got a friend out there. Someone they know at least, who's always talking down to you. You can never get a word in. They either have no faith in you, or it's just down all the time. You know, maybe it's a friend, or it's a coworker. Maybe it could be your wife. I don't know. Maybe when she said, hey, I feel like you did last night. We didn't fuck last night. Someone is always down yeah. Maybe it's Bob in accounting. Or Jenny from receiving. I don't know who it could be. Maybe it's Jordan. Yeah, Jordan from sales. You know, the guy who's always saying, you're not funny. Yeah, I am. How would you know? You're not going to do an open mic, he says. They're not laughing at you. Yeah, they are. They're laughing with me. What do you know? You've never even been there, you son of a bitch! Sorry about that. I get a little overwhelmed sometimes. You ever ask yourself, what's Elon Musk? Maybe Sir Richard Branson? Even Jeff Bezos? What do they all have in common? Anybody? Nope. Keep thinking. I'll tell you what they do. Is it because they're rich? Maybe they can do whatever they want. Whatever they want. Maybe they can go to space. But that's not what we're talking about. No, Elon Musk, he sleeps 8 hours a day, another 10 at night. What Elon Musk does is he maximizes what he does while his eyes are open. That's right, folks. It's 2 easy steps. And I'm going to tell you step 1 right now.
20 seconds.
What was it?
20 seconds.
20 seconds? Next week, folks, here on Hands on the Clock, we'll do part 2 of time management. Please come back.